Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for September, a month when you can find yourself minded to open up your world to new vistas. Now if you are a Capricorn that does like a certain amount of routine, that won't necessarily be without some kind of pain, and that could show itself around the full moon of the 8th. But if you are being pushed towards new ideas, try to allow yourself to go for it, because do you know, once you do, you can find it really uplifting to move in different circles, visit different places, or learn about different things. So a certain amount of variety can definitely be the spice of life for you. But on the 2nd, it is true to say that Mercury moves into a part of your horoscope that's to do with your career. It could be suggested to you that you learn new skills. If you're not currently working, this could involve some kind of workshop. If you're actually in a paid position, your employers may suggest that you do some extra training, but that actually can be very positive for you and aid your prospects going forwards. Now Venus is going to go face to face with Neptune at the start of week 2, and this does require a certain amount of care. Neptune's in a very dreamy part of your scope when it comes to your emotions, and if you have got some ideas, certainly some ambitious ideas, when it comes to who you want to reach out to, when it comes to your communicational efforts, then just be aware that certain people may see you as being slightly unrealistic, which is out of character for you generally. But at the same time, if you have a dream, this aspect pushes you to go for it. We just have to be aware that some dreams don't work out, and if we're strong enough to take the risk, it can actually be life-enforcing, even if we don't always get the experience we would really hope. Now there is also a tremendous influence forged in week 2 between your ruler, Saturn, and the Sun, and this can be tremendous for you, suggesting if there are some people that you're getting to know who are different, challenging in some ways, but utterly fascinating, these people may be around to stay, which could be a rather nice feeling. And you could be putting your roots down in something which gives you a sense of certainty. Ironically, with Uranus clashing with Mercury, it's possible that things won't be quite as settled when it comes to your work-life balance. And something could come up at home which really frustrates you. Perhaps someone is throwing a mood, is unpredictable. It could be a youngster, it could be someone you share with who has rather unpredictable patterns which has an impact on you and perhaps others in your abode. But try to stay cool, because Uranus actually forges a superb angle with Jupiter from the 10th through to the end of the month. And if home working or having your own business, being an entrepreneur or selling or buying online appeal to you, you can do amazingly well this month from the 10th. But perhaps you need to be a little bit more ahead of the pack. So however you've done things in the past, try to reinvent your approach. It really will be good for you. Now Mars moves on the 13th into a bit of a tricky part of your horoscope, and for the following couple of months you may find that your mood at times is a little bit up and down. If there is any past debris in your emotional chest, if you like, that hasn't really been cleared up as much as you might think, it could come back into view. This could be old hurts and angers, and if that happens, you're going to need to revisit them and clear them out once more, but this time much more thoroughly. Now the Sun moves on the 22nd to the top of your scope, joining up with Mercury. There's also a new moon on the 23rd, and the ambition side of your situation really comes into focus. So the last 10 days of this month can be a great time to really go for some key goals, particularly as Pluto in your sign starts to go forwards on the 23rd too. On the 28th, Mercury moves into the friendliest part of your horoscope, and that's going to help your communications enormously. But with Venus also moving on the 30th, don't underestimate how a little bit of charm can certainly oil the wheels of success when it comes to getting to know influential decision makers. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.